A quick insight from WellView 365, powered by freshnews.ai. Leaders are reframing content automation for healthcare teams as an operations lever rather than a marketing side project. Executive summary: waiting room content automation treats patient-facing screens as a managed workflow that centralizes messaging, templates, and approvals in one system. Content moves from ad hoc slide edits and local uploads to repeatable, role-based publishing paths that fit into existing clinical and operational processes. The result is more consistent information for patients, clearer ownership for staff, and fewer interruptions to day-to-day work. Today's signal: healthcare operations leaders are treating waiting room screen management as a workflow risk in budget and quality reviews. Manual slide edits, email requests, and site-by-site updates are harder to justify when benchmarks expect current, consistent messaging across patient areas. This is forcing decisions on content automation ownership, approvals, and which manual tasks can be removed from staff schedules this quarter. WellView 365 enables streamlined internal staff communication by centralizing live management, publishing orchestration, and live orchestration across end-to-end delivery paths. Why it matters? Here are 4 takeaways. First, front desk and nursing staff spend less time on content change requests and more time on patient-facing tasks. Second, quality and compliance teams gain a single path to push updated policies or instructions without chasing each site. Third, operations can measure and control update cycle times for patient messages instead of relying on local discretion. Fourth, executive leaders can defend budgets by showing reduced manual work and fewer gaps in patient-facing information. How it works in practice: a common example is updating waiting room screens when a new intake policy or seasonal notice is approved. Today, a patient engagement manager often emails a PowerPoint slide to site leads, who ask front desk staff to load it on local media players or PCs. Some locations update immediately, others forget, and no one has a reliable list of what is live. When content automation is treated as infrastructure, templates, approvals, and playlists live in one system. Screens follow a schedule, and staff no longer act as ad hoc content admins. One practical adjustment: identify the top 5 recurring waiting room content changes from the last quarter and route them through a single standardized request and approval path. What to do next? Here are 4 takeaways. First, map who currently requests, approves, and publishes waiting room content for each site. Second, audit how often content changes in patient areas and how long updates take from request to screen. Third, decide which role or team owns waiting room content automation as an operational responsibility. Fourth, select one pilot area to centralize templates, approvals, and publishing and measure the reduction in manual staff touches. Read more at wellview365.com.